Hello. In this video, I want more to talk about my first experience with game dev and what you might expect. This video, as you might already guessed, will be mainly talking. I got my first PC when I was in 9th grade, or around this time, I made it from parts of the computer that my dad's friend had before. It had around 8 gigabytes of RAM, 4 cores, 4 threads, around 500 megabytes of GPU memory. So after I build one, I downloaded old games that I always wanted to try, but after a while, when I had enough of this old games, I was really curious about game development, and I started intense learning. I downloaded Unity, created my first project. I don't really understood what to do, and I closed it. So I opened Most Watched Tutorial at the time and started rewriting code from video right at my editor. By the way, I recommend doing it the old way. Even nowadays, when you got tons of AI everywhere, if you want to learn something, that's because it's the way we learn most of the time. For example, someone showed us something and we did it with a certain result. We made some conclusions, and now we know what will happen if we do so. When I wrote my first script, I was not understanding what a single line of code does. But after a while, it became more clear, and I started to make my own scripts. And I should probably tell you that at the time when I learned Unity by tutorials, I was stuck at such thing called tutorial hell for a while. Sometimes I fall in this thing even nowadays. In simple words, tutorial hell is when you only watch tutorials and copy them, not trying to make something by yourself. Not trying to figure out something on your own and only procrastinating by watching tutorials. Time passed, things changed. I realized that the only good one-game engine we have nowadays is Godot. I stopped using Unity. After AI chats that write code for you came out, I stopped writing code by myself most of the time. That's happened because I did not really was interested in it, and I basically can do the same but less effective and more time-consuming. I got a lot to tell, but I want to keep this video straightforward, so please understand me. I might do more detailed story and separate videos someday. It would be better if you ask even more questions about me or game dev that you might have after this video, so I would answer them in the next talking video. But now, let's snap back to the time when I decided to try myself at Roblox game dev. When I created my YouTube channel, I was not really sure if I'm gonna make game in Roblox Studio at all, especially when we have Godot. But as I did my videos, watched other games change, or otherwise stay the good old same, watched other creators, I thought that many of my auditory primarily interested in this platform, and that's became reason. I want you to know that I still use AI to write major part of the scripts sometimes. Use it to help me with my videos, and for few other purposes as well. I think so far it is not that bad if you don't use it constantly, or help it to be better at something that can be used negatively, for example, against you or someone else. But please remember that it's important to learn something new, to do something by yourself, not relying on someone or something. Now for my audience that does not have any PC at all, I want to tell you this. Do not despair and keep going towards your goal or idea or dream. If you don't have a computer and you want to do something you are interested in, you just have to save up for your first cheap computer. Probably it's not going to be fast, and the computer won't be really powerful. You may not understand a lot of things from the beginning, but that shouldn't stop you. No way. The more you will learn, the more things you will understand. And so the more effortless process of creation is going to be. Please, remember, you already know what you want, you just need to be honest with yourself. Because in my opinion, just by being honest with yourself, you will do things that the most valuable to you and bringing you to a happier place. Thank you for watching this far. I think I may be doing other non-related to current game vlog videos soon. That's briefly that I want to tell you guys. I hope I've given you some inspiration. Love you all.